Today, the 24-4-3 second place Elmira Sugar Kings host the 15-4-4 fourth place Cambridge Winterhawks. Welcome to Dan Snyder Memorial Arena. I'm John Molson. Today's GOJHL Midwestern Conference contest is brought to you by Rogers Television. The Elmira Sugar Kings had their 9-game win streak snapped last night at Galt Arena. The Winterhawks skating away with a 2-1 victory on the strength of two Cody Grattan goals. Grattan scoring in the first, David Savary replying for the Elmira Sugar Kings at 18:12 of period number 1. No scoring through the rest of the game, and Grattan, the final shooter in the game, scoring for the Winterhawks, giving them a 2-1 victory. Cambridge today is looking for their third straight win and will try to hand Elmira their second straight loss in this home-and-home series. Elmira 2-0-1 on the season series. The Winterhawks winning last night in a shootout on the Cody Grattan goal. Today's starting goaltenders for the Cambridge Winterhawks: number 1, Lucas Mikulski. Mikulski's played in 5 games since returning from the OJHL with a 3-1-1 record on the year. Continuing the line on Mikulski, he's allowed 12 goals against on the year, comes into this afternoon's contest with a .235 goals against average and a .925 save percentage. Starting goaltender for the Elmira Sugar Kings is number 30, Hayden Newman. He's played in 19 games, has 15 wins against 3 losses, 1 loss in the shootout, 2 shutouts on the year, 32 goals against on the season as we get set for the opening draw, a 170 goals against average and a .946 save percentage. Falling down at center is Adam Dowda, the Winterhawks shooting it in through the neutral zone, but Cook clearing it to the far side, 4 inches wide to the left of Mikulski, and a whistle going for icing just 9 seconds into period number 1. Face off in the Elmira zone from the left circle. Coley and Dowda take the draw again. Cook shoots it back into the neutral zone. Plourd to the other side. Decker, the other Cambridge defender, passes down the right wing to Dowda. The pass from the corner back to Dowda, picked off by Rob Coley. Coley to Cash Seraphim through center. Cook, the feed up too far for Steven Jakila. Decker to the corner. And Adam Dowda back behind his own net for the Winterhawks now, taking it by himself through center and loses the puck down the far wall. Cook trying to clear, hits the skate of an Elmira forward, comes back to him, So he throws the puck off the glass down the near side, the length of the ice, for another icing, a minute 2 into the game. Elmira coming into tonight 4 points back of the Kitchener Dutchmen. The Dutchmen losing last Sunday and Tuesday, snapping their 25-game win streak to the hands of the Waterloo Siskins. And this the final game for the two teams before the Christmas break. The All-Star game going next Sunday, December the 29th in Port Colborne. The All-Star game at 1 and the Top Prospects game to follow at 5. Or excuse me, the All-Star game to be played at 1:30. Zitmanis through center. The pass from Michaelis down the wing. Cody Grattan wraps around the near side. Bodagani there. Michaelis back to the left side of the blue line. The shot by Zitmanis broken up by Brody Whitehead. Grattan at the boards. Broken up by Parsons, and the puck deflecting out of play at the end of the Cambridge bench. The Winterhawks coming in at 33 points, quite a distance back from the streaking Waterloo Siskins. As mentioned, the Siskins breaking the Dutchman streak. Elmira winning the draw, throwing it up the sideboard by center, and Anthony Guido back to cut off the Elmira forward in the near corner. The shot by Brubaker. Mitch Klee picks it up, the ex-Winterhawk. Klee spending a portion of this year with the St. Thomas Stars before returning to the Midwestern Conference. Frey sidewall, stops at the right circle, plays it down underneath for Mitch Klee. He's hit by Guido, and Guido sends it back down the board for Jake Mogi. The pass by Mogi too far for Cameron Pensa, and the whistle going, a face-off back in the Cambridge zone. Campanolo to take the draw. He loses the draw to Lamontague. The puck coming right back to Michalski, and Michalski covering up at the far side post. So a face-off from the same spot. Campanolo and Adam Dowda to face off. Campanolo wins the draw to the right side. Elmira wrapping it around the boards. Savory trying to keep it on side at the right side. Savory with the only goal last night at 18-12 of period number 1 for the Sugar Kings. Plord plays it up the wall. Bilton plays it further up the far board to Dowda, and the Sugar Kings able to clear through the neutral zone. Plord, a cross ice pass for Malcolm Bilton, and Hayden Newman coming out to play the puck around the near side board. Campanolo playing it up the far side, stopped by Zitmanis. Centering pass, Matt Pinder trying to grab the puck at the end line, near side. Witzel now from center, dumps a short drop pass. It hits the stick of Brad Coburn, and up through center goes Cash Seraphim trying to split the defense. Gets a right shoulder from Witzel. Witzel playing the puck out the other side. Coley with it now, and a hit by Zitmanis. Coley falling down on the far side. Played down the wall by Steven Jakila. Seraphim and Cook come together to hit Zitmanis. Zitmanis falls down but continues on, skating back on the far side for Cambridge, and Jaquila's shot deflecting off a stick out of play beyond the near glass. A face-off out to the right of Michalski. Matt Harding to take the draw. Parsons off to his left. Cambridge winning the draw. Guido playing it around the far side. And the shot by Craig Johnston covered up as Michalski goes to all fours at the top of the blue paint to make the save. No score, 4 minutes and 20 seconds in between the Elmira Sugar Kings and the Cambridge Winterhawks. Campanolo to take the draw. Shard opposite him. Campanolo wins the draw. Hovrig sends it through center, a pass off to his right. And Shard losing the puck. Elmira now coming the other way. Coburn with a feed down the far wall, goes over to the side, deflects it to Coburn, or Johnston, excuse me, and the shot by Craig Johnson low to the far side of Michalski, and Michalski able to make the save at the far post. Michaelis and Harding to take the draw. Harding tries to get it back to the defender on the right side, Brubaker, but Bodagani takes it for the Winterhawks instead. Upended down the near side. The Cambridge Winterhawks with possession once again. Subban up for Bodagani. Bodagani chips it in. Johnson back for the Sugar Kings. Johnson plays it down the right wing. Alex Mutton, the feed further ahead for Parsons. And Brett Parsons checked off the puck far corner. Gets the pass back to Savory anyway. Parsons goes to the other side of the blue line this time. It's intercepted by Michaelis and throwing down the near side. Icing on the call. In the two previous meetings, the Sugar Kings winning 4-2 back on Sunday, November the 10th. Zach Coulter with the first 2 goals of the first period at 4:03 and 14:30. Brad Coburn assisting on both those goals. Cash Seraphim drawing an additional assist on goal number 1. All the goals for Elmira in that game coming in the first period of play. Mitch Wright and Savory also scoring. Scrum in the crease. And as Cash Frey tries to dig away at it, Michalski making the save with the left pad at the far side. Clee from the right circle, Lamontagne for the Winterhawks. Lamontagne wins the draw. Back for the defender, Plord, plays it up the near side wall. Lamontagne with it once again. Knocked off the puck for a minute by Savory. Played around the wall. The Sugar Kings pick it up, and a big hit from behind on Mitch Clee by Cameron Pensa, and the Sugar Kings don't like it. Cameron Pensa throwing a left hand. Savory in there as well. Dylan Decker and Plord in there for the Winterhawks. Decker still throwing punches, and it looks like Cameron Pensa will go to the dressing room for that hit from behind. Michael Wilkins, Coulter going to the bench, but Wilkins still exchanging words with Plord and Decker. The Elmira player still down on the far side as Hayden Newman looks on off to his right. Mitch Clee hit from behind in the head area up against the glass. Klee with an assist in last night's game off the David Savary goal. And a reminder that statistics from today's game, courtesy of Rogers Television, please check your local listings as the numbers from this afternoon's game will change by the time this game airs in your region. So please call your cable subscriber or check the Rogers website to see when this game will air on Rogers in your area. 13:52 to play period number 1. No score between the Elmira Sugar Kings and the Cambridge Winterhawks. A long delay as Mitch Klee hit from behind in the far corner, and Cameron Pensa off to the dressing room for the Winterhawks. So we're awaiting word to see whether Pensa's night will be done. Cody Grattan having discussion with the head referee Adlam. Or possibly Jordan Chard, the Cambridge player, with his back turned to me. Justin Cook discussing matters with the referee and the Cambridge player. Cook with a goal and 3 assists on the year for 4 points through 25 games. And it's Bodagani in discussion with Cook. Bodagani now going back to the Cambridge bench to discuss matters with the coaching staff, and 5 minutes showing up on the board for Cameron Pensa. The referee standing over to the right side, a face-off in the Cambridge zone from the right circle. 5 minutes showing to Pensa, so his night likely done. Campanolo and Dowda face off. Campanolo, the backhand of the boards. Centering pass, Campanolo getting it back off the centering feed from Mitch Wright. Campanolo missing the pass, and the puck going all the way back into Elmira territory. Brubaker over the left side, centering, and a hard wrist shot by Mitch Wright over the net, hitting the glass. Savory plays it up the wall to Campanolo. Back to Savory. Savory turning it over, and the shot by Jake Mogi, gloved down along the ice by Hayden Newman. So at 7:08, Pensa goes off for 5 minutes for the check from behind, given a game misconduct. So that's the last that we'll see of Cameron Pensa for this afternoon. Centering pass, Cody Grattan looking for the wrist shot off the return feed from Lucas Sitmanis. Trying to clear the zone. Instead, the shot by Johnson high in the slot. Coburn, another rebound. So Elmira with 2 rebounds. Coburn with the second rebound. Seraphim with the first shot from the far side. And Elmira remaining on the power play for 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Klee wins the draw, back to the left. Johnson wraps it around the boards. Klee behind the net. Another hit in the direction of checking from behind. Justin Cook Elmira with the puck now. Or the hit by Subban, I should say, and another hit from behind the Cambridge net, possibly resulting in a penalty. Marcellus Subban to the box for the Winterhawks, and the Winterhawks now 2 men short. Subban receiving a cross check. Subban's hit a little bit more from the side than the Cameron Pensa hit. And Subban in the box for 2 minutes now. Elmira to the 2-man advantage. Campanolo, Brubaker top of the line, other side to Savory, top of the blue line, down to the end line, near side, centering pass and trickling just wide. Mitch Wright with a shot along the ice, not getting much wood on it. Michalski covering up at the far side. Wright with a couple other good chances earlier in the game, directly in the slot through the first 8 minutes and 8 seconds of play. Savory down the right wing, over top the circle. Savory gets it back, waiting for a shot, crosses over with Brubaker. Savory still holding, plays it down the near wall, and the shot by Campanolo up off the right shoulder of Mikulski. 1:22 to go, and the penalty to Marcellus Subban. Klee in the circle left side, wins it out to his right, and Coburn gives it back to Seraphim. Over to Coulter, centering pass by Coulter, evades Klee. Seraphim with it once again, top of the blue line. Shot hits the outside of the right pad of Michalski. Coburn to Seraphim, and the low shot into the center, kicked aside by Michalski. And Adam Dowda able to clear and throw the length of the ice. Coburn drops for Coulter. In the back door goes Seraphim, and Seraphim's deflection just wide. Plord able to send it down. Newman out to play it for the Sugar Kings. Johnson up the line for Coulter. The pass to Coulter on the left wing just missed. Seraphim falling down in Cambridge territory. The Sugar Kings losing possession momentarily, but right back to the attack down the left wing comes Mitch Klee. Klee in behind the net now, out the other side. At the end line, plays it back to the right. Johnson, the fake shot over to Seraphim. Down the line, shot by Coulter along the ice. Kicked out, Elmira in behind the net. Plays it back to the right. The shot by Johnson, the rebound in front. Coburn, another centering pass. So Coburn and Seraphim with rebounds on the play. The Winterhawks Subban back, returning from his penalty, and the Winterhawks able to clear. Botagani shooting it down, going off on a change. 53 seconds to go in the major to Cameron Pensa on the hit from behind. The Winterhawks so far able to kill the entire 5 minutes, as well as the 2-man disadvantage when Marcellus Subban went to the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Campanolo far side. Falls down. Dowda with it. Dowda on the turnover, getting a scoring chance, but it deflects off David Savory into the corner. Savory past the blue line, through center to Cash Frey. Frey's shot. Campanolo inside the right circle with a shot, picks up his own rebound in the corner, back to Savory. the Winterhawks back to full strength as Austin Kovrig out of the box. Frey in on the 3-on-3, goes into the far end line, skates it out around the net near side, back to Whitehead, picked off by Bodegani off the glass in the neutral zone, and Cook to cut off Cody Grattan at the near corner. Mitch Wright over the blue line. Coley, short pass for Jaquila. Jaquila pulling a backhand wide on the far side. Centers for Coley once again. Off the blue line is Cook, and his shot wide of the net. Whitehead, the shot along the ice, rebound, and falling to the ice is Coley trying to grab a rebound. Coley in behind the net, picked off by the Winterhawks Grattan, and he gets it just past Whitehead. Turning it over, Grattan the fake shot, feeds it into Michaelis. Grattan now to the far side, back for Zitmanis. The pass too far for Lucas Zitmanis, and back to pick it up at the far side. Zitmanis rings it around the wall for Peters. Elmira with it now. Parsons around the net, centering pass top of the blue line. Mutton too late for the Sugar Kings. Johnson back to pick it up, whips it around the boards. Lamontague throws it right back down deep for the Winterhawks. Johnson taking it now for the Kings, playing it down the wall, pass through center too far for Harding, and he deflects it up and out of play behind the Cambridge net. A full change for both teams. Adam Dowda out to take the draw from the right circle. Harding for the Sugar Kings. Harding feeds it ahead, taken away by Mutton. Throws it around the near side. Cut off by Brubaker. Brubaker's shot wide, and Cambridge able to clear through center. Dowda the pass up to Bilton. Pinder hitting Johnson far side. Harding losing his stick. So he pins the Cambridge forward up against the wall far side, and a penalty may result. No, a delayed offside. The referee with his arm up. Bilton's shot kicked out by Newman to the far corner. Campanolo picks it up. Back to the defense. Brubaker down the right wing. Campanolo tips it in. Zitmanis far corner. The puck tied up by Dowda, and another Sugar Kings forward, Alex Mutton, and now Zitmanis tied up as the referee tries to separate the two combatants. Mutton in there as well. Campanolo. .553 to go, period number one. No score between the Winterhawks and the Elmira Sugar Kings. Michaelis and Matt Harding in the left circle, Elmira zone. Subban top of the line, plays it down to the circle. Grattan moving off the line to play it back in the corner. The centering pass by Lamontagne, knocked away by Whitehead. Michaelis to the other side for Subban. Grattan. The shot wide of the net by Grattan. Subban plays it down the wall. Intercepted by Cook. Another penalty coming up here. The Winterhawks to the box. Dylan Decker to serve 2 minutes. So the Winterhawks to a possible short power play after the expiration in the penalty to Campanolo. Face off to the right of Michalski. Coburn to take the draw. He wins it back to Brubaker over to the other side. Shot wide on the far corner, picked up by Coburn. Whitehead, the pass missed at the right side of the line, so he dumps it back in deep. Subban to pick up for the Winterhawks. Guido far side. Breaking in, and a shot on the backhand, Adam Dauda to the near corner. Dauda unable to get a shot away to the near side, and the shot going the other way, now tipped wide to the near side. Brubaker over to Johnson, played down the wall. Centering pass by Brubaker off the top of the glove of Michalski. A second rebound coming out to Craig Johnson, and Pinder flipping a high pass out of the zone. Johnson to pick up the biscuit for the Sugar Kings. Coley for Brubaker. The shot through the midsection of Coley mishandled, and Grattan the other way for the Winterhawks. Broken up by Coley. Parsons flips a backhand in, and the shot by Campanolo from beside the right circle, just wide. Another shot by Savory. The slap shot hammered wide out the far side. 20 seconds remaining in the penalty to Dylan Decker before the Winterhawks return to full strength. Campanolo and Lamontagne, the face-off from the left circle Elmira zone, tipped into the far corner by Lamontagne. Shot in by Wright, Mikulski out to play it, and he shoots it high up around the far board. Lamontagne through center. The short drop pass to Dauda, and the shot by Lamontagne just wide to the near side. Guido's shot, 2 steps off the blue line. Tyler Peters depositing a rebound, but the whistle going 2 seconds earlier. So no goal for the Winterhawks. Both teams still looking for the game's opening goal. Klee in the right circle. Lamontagne to stay out and take the draw. Near side for the Winterhawks. Klee's taken out of the draw in favor of Cass Frey. Frey winning it, dropping it to the defender. Whitehead plays it up the boards through center. Coulter racing down, beating Guido to the corner. Coulter around the net, picked off by Subban, throwing through center. Mogi drops it to Lamontagne over top the right circle, and Cass Frey intercepts and heads the other way on a 2-on-2. Tipped in by Klee, shot by Whitehead wide. Rebound, Klee's side of the net, far corner. Peters bowls over Whitehead on the near side. Picked up by Cook. A nice job of splitting the defense is Parsons. Brett Parsons going right between Dylan Decker and Brandon Plord. Cook back to bat it away from Bodagani over to the other defenseman on the near side. Brubaker losing it in the corner. Centering pass from Michaelis, taken away by Harding. Harding skating around the far side, now going around the back of the Cambridge net out the near side. Centering pass for Mutton, tipped away to the corner. And Peters through center over the blue line. Centering pass. Harding now going the other way. The Kings and Winterhawks exchanging possessions inside the Elmira line. Brubaker plays it down the far wall. Mutton around Zitmanis. The 2-8s tie up in the corner, far side, as we approach the last minute of play. Shot by Savory way wide out to the end line, far side, and Witzel picks it up, looking for Pinder near side. Pinder trying to clear the blue line. Savory intercepting, and the shot in, held onto by the glove of Mikulski at the near, or at the far corner rather. Coley and Dowda from the right circle Cambridge zone. Coley winning the draw, this time going to the far board, losing the puck, and the play the other way. The shot by Dowda going wide out the near side. Frey backhands it through the neutral zone. Guido with it. Back to Subban on the other side for Cambridge. The pass by Subban through two lines for Dowda, and the puck deflecting out of play out the near side. Dowda with 16 goals and 22 assists for 38 points on the year. Dowda taking the draw from the right circle now. Coley winning it back to the defender. Cook playing it through center. Seraphim looking for a last shot, under 10 seconds to go, period number one. His shot sailing wide. Frey behind the net. The buzzer going. No score between the Elmira Sugar Kings and the Cambridge Winterhawks after the Winterhawks came away with a 2-1 shootout win last night. At the end of the first intermission, it's the Elmira Sugar Kings no score, and the Cambridge Winterhawks also at no score. Mitch Clee joins us, number 10 for the Elmira Sugar Kings. Mitch, you've spent time with both the Winterhawks and the Elmira Sugar Kings. Last season you scored the big game winner in the Cherry Cup semifinal against the Kitchener Dutchmen in Game 7, well with Cambridge. You spent some time with the St. Thomas Stars this year before joining Elmira. What are some of the differences between playing with the Winterhawks as opposed to the Elmira Sugar Kings?
They're both great organizations, but I feel like I'm at home now here with Elmira, and it's just a great atmosphere, and all my buddies are here, and we're going to make a run for it for the next 3 years.
Now, last night you were edged 2-1 by the Winterhawks. Describe some of the play from last night. What went well for you last night as opposed to what do you need to do this afternoon to come away with a victory?
We just need to stick to our systems and play as a team, and we're ahead of them in the standings, but out on the ice that doesn't mean anything, so we just got to work hard and play as a group.
So what kind of a team effort can we expect from Elmira this afternoon? Like, are there any instructions from the coaching staff specifically to come out with a victory today?
Just fall back into our systems and do what we've been doing lately. We were on a 9-game win streak before the shootout loss last night, so we just got to keep getting better every game.
You drew an assist last night. Can you describe some of what happened on that play?
I just caught it near our blue line and did a little regroup by myself, and then Saves was wheeling up the side, so I passed it to him, and he made a phenomenal move.
You're 4 points back of the Kitchener Dutchmen. Kitchener losing out earlier this week on their 25-game win streak to the Waterloo Siskins. Kitchener dropping 2 games earlier in the week to Waterloo. What are some of the things you need to do over the remaining weeks of the season to catch the Dutchmen?
Yeah, they're a good team, and we're not going to settle for anything but first. So we practice hard every week, and we're a committed bunch of guys. So.
And as the playoffs approach, what can we expect from the Sugar Kings in terms of a playoff run?
You'll see us beyond February, that's for sure.
Mitch, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
No scoring through the first period of play. These two teams playing a low-scoring game last night. Cody Grattan with the lone first period goal for the Winterhawks, as well as the shootout goal. Grattan, the final shooter in the shootout. The Elmira Sugar Kings out shooting Cambridge 16-6 through period number 1. Elmira winning the opening draw. Michael Wilkins throws it down the near board for Mutton, too far for him. Matt Harding crashing the net, and Michalski covering up. Face off right circle, Cambridge zone. Lamontag wins it with a backhand of the near sideboard. Lamontag with a couple good scoring chances for the Winterhawks in the first, although only 6 shots for the Winterhawks through period number 1. Harding plays it up to the red line. Lamontag turns around, throws a shot in on net from center. Newman kicking it aside. Elmira going the other way now. Harding throwing it down the board far side, and Michalski out to play it up the glass, bringing it out the near board and out the center. Savory back for the Kings, throws it up the board, touched by Mogi, kept in as a result, and the shot by Plord wide of the net. Subban moving off the far side to play it down the far wall. Tyler Peters falling in the corner. Subban winding up, and a hard shot hitting Brett Parsons and deflecting off to the near corner. Played up and out by Mutton. Mutton going off to the bench, and a full change for the Kings. Michaelis now for the Winterhawks. Subban falling down. Guido playing the puck on the right wing over the circle. Shot blocked. Seraphim the other way around Subban, the defender, and draws a backhand to the far side, kicked out by the right pad of Michalski. Johnson playing it off the glass. Seraphim picks it up, backhands it down the wall. The pass too far for Frey. Michalski out to play it. Coley digging it free of Cody Grattan. Subban moves up to slap it away from him and goes the other way over top the Elmira blue line, ringing it around the board and out the far side. Zitmanis 2 steps off the blue line right side, shoots it wide, goes off on a change. Dowda plays it down the near side, centering pass. Too far for Matt Pinder. Witzel back to pick up the disc for the Hawks. Witzel leaving it for Dowda. Dowda leading the Winterhawks in scoring. Tries to go beyond Cook and 2 other players back for the Kings. Brody Whitehead and Coburn. The Kings now speeding down on a 3-on-2, and they score! Mitch Wright inside the right circle. Throws it along the ice to the far side. Mikulski unable to get the right pad out, and the Kings with the game's opening goal 3 minutes and 2 seconds into period number 2. Campanolo and Lamontagne facing off at the draw. Elmira winning it, throwing it through the neutral zone, right back to the attack down the far corner. Zitmanis in the slot. Cook's shot. Right drawing the assist. Campanolo. The cross ice feed ends up out the other side, and Whitehead shoots in from center. Hitting the stick of Decker, a tricky hop. The shot from Campanolo hitting Decker's stick on the way to the net. And Mikulski able to hang on nonetheless. The puck could have possibly bounced off Decker into the net, but Mikulski remaining sharp to make the save. Wilkins' shot partially blocked on the way down by Michaelis. Grattan now down to the far side. Michaelis over top the circle. Shot hits the top of Savory's stick, goes out the near corner. Bodagani plays it into Grattan. Chopped off his stick by Frey. Guido gets it back right side. Plays it in behind the Elmira net. Savory picks it up. Plays it around the board past Pinder. Wilkins off the glass and out. Past center. Guido touches it on the right side for Cambridge. Up to the red line for Michaelis, who backhands it in. Savory chopping it away. It comes back to Grattan, and a great chance for Cody Grattan after Savory turns the puck over. A player off on Grattan's right side as well. Clee shoots it in after Zach Coulter mishandles the puck on the far side. Coulter in on a 2-on-2 directly after the shot by Grattan on the other side. Subban to Pinder at the red line. Hits the back of his stick. Parsons down the far wall. Knocked over by Subban. Puck coming out the near side. Dowda with it, high slot, Bilton to the backhand, the shot just wide of the net, near corner. Zitmanis off the glass. Bilton playing it beyond Harding, but Harding checking him up against the half wall. Elmira's Mutton leaves through or via the right wing, shoots it around the boards. Mikulski out to cut it off. Bilton's pass hits the stick of Cook. Cook comes the other way. The short back pass to Harding into the slot too far, and Matt Harding going off on a change. Elmira maintaining possession right in front of the net. Campanolo the shot, right camped out in front looking for his second. Campanolo plays it inside the right circle, shot, and they score! Justin Cook with a wrist shot halfway up the net to the far side, doubling up the Elmira lead to 2 with 13:36 to play in period number 2. Lamont tag and Klee back to center. Klee wins the draw, back to Wilkins defending. Wilkins through center. Coulter taking it from center, skating it down the right wing, and Wilkins trying to find the puck in behind the Cambridge net. Klee out the side. Decker picking it up and clearing it out, a play out behind the Elmira bench. So Wright getting credit for the goal at 6:24. They're saying Wright drew an assist on the first Elmira goal. I thought Wright had the first Elmira goal from the right circle to the far post, but we will check that for you when we get a chance. So Wright now with 2 points. The shot by Coley, kicked aside by Michalski. Thrown in by Johnson down the far wall. Plord dropping it for the defender, Subban. Subban throwing it off the wall, looking for Mogi, but it's backhanded away by Johnson. Guido in behind the net. Brett Parsons beating him to the puck far side, but giving it up in the process. Guido throwing it off the glass, but not out. Brody Whitehead gloving it down. Or that was Brubaker, excuse me. And the shot off the right shoulder of Mikulski by Campanolo. Johnson playing it down for Harding. The puck evading him, skipping all the way back down into Elmira territory. Brubaker shoots it through center. Guido to Zitmanis inside his own line. Guido gets it back. Campanolo trying to check him off. Chops his stick down on the stick of Guido, and Coburn to the far side, centering pass. Wright looking for his second. Grattan in behind the net. Wright, and a quick shot by Wright off the corner pass by Coburn. And Michalski getting his glove an inch off the ice to the near corner to make the save. Mitch Wright all over the place in this second period. Wright drawing his second point at 6:24. Wright with 2 points in the game on a goal and an assist. Justin Cook drawing an assist on the second Elmira goal. Falling down as Cook this time. The feed by Bottagani, the slide across by Brody Whitehead. The great defensive play to cut across on Bottagani. And Elmira back with the puck once again. Zitmanis backhands it down the near side. Shot by Michaelis. Kick to the near corner by Newman. White clearing through the neutral zone over center, and Coulter trying to beat the defenseman far side. Decker slamming him up against the board with the left shoulder, and Alex Mutton not liking it, giving him a body check in return and a few words after the whistle. We mentioned the first of the other matchups between the Winterhawks and the Elmira Sugar Kings. Cambridge, of course, winning last night 2-1 in a shootout. The 4-2 Elmira victory. Elmira also winning 5-1 back on the first game of the year at Galt Arena Gardens. Elmira with 3 goals in the first and 2 in the second. Steven Jaquila with 2 goals in that game. So Elmira 2-0-1 on the season series as Harding takes the draw from the right circle. Peters takes it away, skates down the left wing, and Savory, the lone goal in last night's game, plays a far pass for Harding, the shot wide by Cass Frey. Subban plays it around the near glass. Savory moving off the blue line into the slot, and the shot deflecting off the outside of Subban. Subban now jumping in to the play, playing the puck down the far wall. Backhanded by Wilkins to the other defender, Savory. Just past the midway point of period number 2, the Sugar Kings with goals at 3:02 and 6:24 to jump out to a 2-0 lead as Mikulski makes the save at the near side. Campanolo and Lamontagne. Lamontagne wins the draw between his feet. Plord playing it up the wall. Johnson keeps it in, throwing it in behind the net for Colbran. Campanolo and Lamontagne hit each other in behind the Cambridge net far side. Colbran near side, centering pass, looking for Wright once again. Mitch Wright with 4 or 5 good scoring chances in this second period. Maybe more. He has a goal and an assist. I thought he should have been credited with the first Elmira goal, and the shot by Colbran wide on the far side. Colbran gets it back. Wright pulls the shot wide to the far side. Brubaker's shot deflected by Colbran off the side of the net, far corner. Johnson losing it. Lamontagne. The pass and the shot from down the right wing by Chard wide of the net. Cambridge keeping it in. The pass too high for Zitmanis. Right the other way to Colbran, and the shot. Michalski making the save in the midsection. Colbran off to the left-hand side with the hard shot off the feed through center from Mitch Wright. Shot by Mutton. Mikulski making the save again. Elmira way ahead at this point on the shots on goal, 25-8. Shot by Whitehead wide. Seraphim centering pass. Chopped down by Grattan, and his shot wide off the end board. Newman sprawling at the near side, and everyone on the ice, with the exception of the Cambridge defense, going into the near corner. Everyone on the ice tied up as Zitmanis and Caleb Witzel look on from the Elmira blue line. Face off left circle, Elmira zone. Michaelis to take the draw. Cody Grattan off to his left. And Bodegani on his right-hand side. Rob Coley to take the draw. Grattan now as Michaelis throwing out of the draw. Grattan wins it to the corner. Chipped away by Mutton. Through center, Coley dumps it in off the end board. And Mikulski covering up again. And now at the exact opposite end, a near similar talking to as what we saw moments ago in Elmira territory. Coley and Lamontague from the left circle. Coley winning the draw, short pass. Puck ends up back at the blue line for Whitehead, and the shot by Coley, the wrister over the net from the far side and hitting the glass at the near corner. Seraphim to Cook, backhand pass for Klee. Klee into the slot. Seraphim other side to Cook, intercepted by Kovrig, but the whistle going. Anthony Guido to serve 2 minutes for the Hawks on the hook. Campanolo and Dowda to face off in the same spot. Dowda wins the draw with a backhand. Cambridge playing it up the wall. Savory cutting it off for the Sugar Kings at the half board. Brubaker to Frey. Right in the corner from the end line. Centering pass bounces off Decker. Comes right back to the near corner. Cambridge making a full line change. 1:35 to go in the penalty to Guido. Face off beside the Cambridge blue line. Campanolo and Grattan. Grattan backhanding it back to Subban on defense. Subban playing it over 2 lines for Bottagani. Savory digs it out of some skates, plays it down the far wall. Checked up against the board now end line by Subban. Campanolo lets the pass go. Frey taking it in behind the Cambridge net. Campanolo the shot out the far side. Bounces off the end board out the near corner. Brubaker the shot just wide by 2 inches. Backhand. Cass Frey looking for a rebound. Savory off the drop pass. Campanolo out front. He shoots and scores. Adam Campanolo grabbing the rebound, depositing it in the near corner along the ice with 6:02 remaining in the second. And the Sugar Kings now tripling up their lead, up 3-0 with 27 shots versus only 8 for Cambridge. Campanolo with his 37th point on the year with that goal. Low shot, Newman rebound. Peters looking for it off the initial shot by Dylan Decker. Goes to the other side, hitting the post is Matt Pinder. Pinder with a hard wrist shot to the far corner, hitting the outside of the post. So Newman making 2 stops, and then Pinder firing a shot that got past Newman, but no luck as it hit the outside of the post. Mogi down the sidewall, Parsons through center. A hard hit by the Cambridge defender. Witzel sending Parsons flying into the boards far side. Wilkins then with a centering pass out the near corner. Cambridge takes it the other way. Bilton losing the puck. Zitmanis playing it down the wall. Cook around the net for Whitehead. Whitehead, the long pass through all three lines. Mutton nowhere near it. And icing on the play. Dowda in the circle, Mutton tossed out. Matt Harding to take the draw instead. Whitehead through center. Zitmanis has it chipped away by Seraphim. The puck comes back to Witzel. Tyler Peters backhanding it in. Cook takes it in front of his own net, backhands it off his own man. Seraphim clearing down inside the Cambridge blue line. Zitmanis plays it around the far board. Pinder inside his own line for Zitmanis. Zitmanis rings it all the way around the horseshoe. Dowda tries to pick it up at the far side. Players tripping up for both sides in behind the Elmira net, trying to gain possession of the puck. Peters, the pass. Coley picks it off, gets chopped down by Guido. No call on the play. And Brubaker pins the puck at the far board. Dowda digging it free. Peters to the blue line. Dowda drops a pass to Subban. Subban moving off the blue line and firing a shot in between the pads of Newman. Campanolo, the shot wide off the right shoulder of Mikulski. Here's another shot by Wilkins wide to the far side. Peters losing the puck. Subban picks it up, passing through center. Wilkins to the left wing. Wilkins goes to the other side for Campanolo. And Campanolo checked from behind by Plord. Michaelis through the neutral zone, taking it by himself, moves around Wilkins, losing the puck, and body checking Wilkins at the near side. Centering pass, the shot, and they score! Alex Bodagani forcing a turnover inside the left circle, sneaking it inside the far post, and the Cambridge Winterhawks cutting the Elmira lead to 2. So no goals following one period of play. 4 combined. At 17:27, Alex Bodagani gets the Winterhawks on the board. Backhanded by Wilkins. Michaelis checks him on the far side. Campanolo to Mutton, right wing. Decker with it now, hit in behind the Cambridge net. Matt Harding tries to center the puck. It squirts free to the far side. Savory plays it down the wall. Michael is playing it up and out of play off the netting at the near corner. So Mitch Wright with 2 second period goals. They're saying the Wright got the assist on the first goal, so Elmira up 2-0 at that point on goals at 3:02 and 6:24. Adam Campanolo extending the Elmira lead to 3 at 6:02. And at 17:27, Alex Bodagani gets the first goal at the far corner for the Winterhawks. Matt Harding to serve 2 minutes for Elmira. And Cambridge to the power play, looking now to cut the deficit to 1. Frey and Michaelis in the draw. Michaelis wins the draw back to the right side, over to the left. Rebound in front as Lamontague interfering with Newman. Lamontague gives Newman another shot. And now Cook in there with their arms up at the helmet. Cook and Lamontague. Cook a shot to the body with the right hand, up around the head, and the 2 players fall to the ice. Justin Cook fighting with Lamontague. Cook unhappy with Lamontague's 2 spears to the midsection of Hayden Newman. I don't believe anything will be called on Lamontague, but both players off will serve 5 minutes for fighting. Cook getting several body shots in on Lamontague in that fight before responding with a final blow to the head, and both combatants, or both fighters rather, falling to the ice. .123 to go in the second period. The Elmira Sugar Kings out shooting the Winterhawks on the shots on goal clock as well as the scoreboard. Elmira just past doubling up the Winterhawks, 27-13, and up 3-1 as we approach the second intermission. Coley wins the draw, goes after his own pass into the corner. Michaelis over center, dumps it off the glass out the far side. Decker playing it in past the end line for Chard. Gives it to Michaelis. Bodegani over to the right side. Grattan winds up and fires a wrist shot 2 inches off the ice, wide into the near corner. Coley able to intercept. Parsons getting a piece of it. And Coley able to send it the rest of the distance down the ice as the Kings go off on a full change. Bodegani shoots it in. The puck hitting the end board and bouncing back to Newman. 46 seconds to go in the penalty to Matt Harding, and 27.6 to go in period number 2. Play to the side wall, Wright playing it out. Wright with the best chances for the Kings in the second. We'll give him 2 goals on the night until we hear word on the first Elmira goal. I'm told Wright will draw an assist. Elmira scoring at 3:02 and 6:24. Peters, the final Winterhawk to touch the puck as the buzzer goes. Adam Campanolo at 6:02 off the David Savory assist. Savory drawing an assist in last night's game. And Alex Bodegani with the only Cambridge goal to cut the Elmira lead to 2 at 17:27. At the end of 2 periods of play, it's the Elmira Sugar Kings 3 and the Cambridge Winterhawks 1. Marcellus Subban joins us, number 3 for the Cambridge Winterhawks, a Cambridge Winterhawks defenseman. Marcellus, your cousins, PK plays in the NHL. Your brother Malcolm's been drafted as a goaltender in the first round by the Boston Bruins. Jordan's recently been drafted by the Vancouver Canucks. What kind of an influence does having those players as your cousins have on you as a player and your development?
It's pretty big. I mean, it's not only just as a player, but as a person. PK, Malcolm, and Jordan, they carry themselves so well, and they're great people off the ice. And that's what we strive for. And I know in the Winterhawks dressing room, our GM and management want to have good people in the room, and that's what we have this year.
Can you describe a little bit about your personal relationship with your cousins?
We're close. We're a close family. I grew up with them. Actually, me and my sister. My sister plays hockey as well, so we're a hockey family, and I grew up training with them, and we're close. So I mean, not too much hockey talk, to be completely honest, but when I need advice, they're all there for me. So.
Now, will you get a chance over the Christmas holidays to see PK or any of your other hockey-playing cousins?
We'll see. I'm not too sure. I know Malcolm actually just had his birthday last night, so I wish him a happy birthday, and I think I'll be able to see them. I don't know about PK, but hopefully Malcolm and Jordan, and enjoy some family time.
Now, does having a player in the NHL such as PK, does that have any influence on you as you continue to develop as a player?
Yeah, I mean, every player goes through their ups and downs, and when I'm going through the lows, I try and look at him and look for advice. And I mean, he's obviously had a good start to his career, and I know he wants to do a lot more, and I strive to have the competitive edge, and compete level that he does. So I mean, I'm my own player, and I know Jordan and Malcolm are their own players as well, but we definitely take after his work ethic, and he works really hard. So we try and take that from him for sure.
Now, in the first game of the home and home last night in Cambridge, you came away with a 2-1 victory last night. You drew an assist on the first period Cody Gratton goal. Can you describe some of the action from last night's game? Why were you able to be victorious last night?
The team played well. We wanted to come out hard. Elmira's a great team. You got to respect that. So we just wanted to make sure we came out and ready to play. And it's the last 2 games before the break. Obviously, guys want to go home and see their families, and we just told the guys before the game, we just want to make sure that we're ready to go and finish these 2 games off, and then time to rest up for the year. But no, the guys played great. Obviously, having Lucas in net, he played well as well. But we got to respect Elmira and come out and play well tonight as well.
Now, recently, you just mentioned Lucas. You're bringing Lucas and Cody Gratton back from the OJHL. What does bringing them back to the Winterhawks, what kind of effect does that have on Cambridge?
Experience. My first year with this team, I played with Lucas and Cody, and they were great from then on. I believe we have the best goalie in the league in Lucas, and he's very confident, and Gratton's obviously a skilled player. I know everyone knows that. And it's great. Obviously a huge addition to our team, and it's helped out the rest of our guys. We've definitely grown with confidence, and we try and build off what those guys have brought to the team.
You finish off the home and home with Elmira, today, here this afternoon in Elmira. What are some of the keys to getting a W here this afternoon?
Compete. Elmira likes to compete. We know they're going to come out hard, but we got to match that. So we just got to play our game, stay out of the box, and I think we'll be all right.
And what can we expect from the Winterhawks in the remaining weeks of the regular season?
Again, compete. We've talked, and we're doing all the right things. We just got to consistently keep that up. Compete, and I think we have the skill to compete in this league. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
As you continue to battle for playoff seeding, what can we expect from the Winterhawks in terms of a playoff run?
Listen, we just got to play well. I mean, we're not worried about what other people are saying. We just got to listen to what the coaches and what the team's saying. So if we do that, stick to the game plan, I think we'll be okay.
Marcellus, do you have anything else to add regarding your cousins or the rest of the remaining GOJHL season?
No, everything's good. Go Hawks go, and I wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Marcellus, thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.
.18 seconds remaining in the penalty to Matt Harding as we are set to begin period number 3. No scoring in the first. 4 goals in the second, 3 by the Sugar Kings. The Sugar Kings with the opening goal at 3:02. Cambridge sending it down and hammering it around the board as Craig Johnson, Bodegani plays it up the center. Gets it back inside his own blue line at the slot. Pinder through the blue line, loses possession. Brubaker plays it through the neutral zone. Coley in on a break, in past Bodegani's centering pass. Rob Coley getting behind the Cambridge defense, Subban as well. Bodegani up past center to Dauda. Jaquila trying to break things up. Puck bouncing off Coley's stick now. He goes to the far wall to pick it up. Guido playing it down to the half wall for Dauda. And Matt Harding laid out by Tyler Peters. No penalty resulting. Peters just going, well, he is now. It looked like he was going to the end of the bench, but now Peters off to the Cambridge dressing room. Face off from the right circle, Cambridge zone. Campanolo at the half wall, turns around, plays it to the end line for Cass Frey. Frey in behind the net, Coley centering pass, and right with another shot in the slot. So Tyler Peters given a game misconduct for a hit from behind on the far side by the Elmira bench. Right back to the point, Savory right looking for the rebound. And I'd have to say by far Mitch Wright the best player on the ice here tonight. Frey centering pass for Brubaker. The missed pass results in Cambridge skating the other way. Dauda the pass too far for Guido on the right wing. Campanolo back for the defender. Savory slides it up to the line for Frey, now skating past center down deep into the Cambridge zone. A move by Frey on Michaelis back defending. Frey from the backhand flipped the puck facing the boards over to his left side. Too late to get a shot away, but here come the Sugar Kings. Once again, the shot in by Johnson off the far side. Subban turns around, a no-look pass trying to clear, and it's intercepted at the top of the line by Seraphim, who fires a hard shot through traffic. Mikulski making the save. 34 seconds left in the hit from behind to Tyler Peters. Cleve bounces the puck off to his left. Shard picks it up instead. Goes to the opposite board looking for Mogi. Coulter through center. Drop to Coburn, and it's deflected out of play as it hits the stick of Shard at the same time that the puck hit Coburn's forehand. Elmira looking to extend their season series lead to 3-0-1 after losing in overtime last night. The turnaround by Brett Parsons. Zitmanis trying to clear the zone. Now pinned up against the wall far side. Mutton at the end line tries to fall on it. Zitmanis back to the point. Not past Seraphim. Rebound in front, Alex Mutton. Mutton going to the near board now, looking to put in a fourth Elmira goal. The centering pass taken away by Zitmanis. Michaelis falling down, centering pass. Parsons gives it back to Campanolo, and Campanolo clearing through center. Guido throwing it down the sidewall. Newman out to play it, leaves it for Johnson. Up for Whitehead, and Whitehead clanks it off the glass up the near board. Parson down the near side for Coley. Grattan beats him to the corner. Feeds it to the half wall, but not out, and the shot by Whitehead wide, and the puck comes out the far side. Kovrig lifting the stick of Frey and going in against Whitehead, the Elmira defender. Whitehead able to get enough of it to clear the disc to the far corner. Frey and Matt Pinder freeze the puck at the far wall beside the Elmira bench, and a face-off beside the Elmira line. Campanolo back for Savory to the other side. Campanolo gets it back through center, fires a wrist shot off the boards, gets his own rebound, centering pass for right at the right circle. The back pass for Savory, battles side of the net, centering pass, right looking for another shot before Pinder sends the puck the other way. The lead pass for Dauda too far, and Newman covering up at the far side. Tonight's presentation of GOJHL hockey brought to you by Rogers Television. A quick reminder, please visit GOJHL.ca for all the up-to-date scores as Newman makes the save in the midsection. Visit the GOJHL website for all your up-to-date scores and statistics. By the time this game is to air, everything we see here today will have changed, as the teams will already be on their Christmas break. Brubaker through the defense, got behind Zitmanis and fired a shot high into the upper body of Mikulski. Mikulski making the save at the near corner. The Sugar Kings doubling up the Winterhawks on the shots on goal clock, 34-17. Klee tossed out of the draw, moves to the right wing, Coulter on his left. Grattan wins the draw, drop pass for Guido. Pass too far for Bodagani off the pass from Michaelis. Elmira able to clear, Subban taking his time to get there, and a whistle going at the far side for a face-off in the Elmira zone. Face-off out to the right of Hayden Newman. Newman allowing the only goal in the second at 17:27 off the Alex Bodagani unassisted goal. Here he is again. He shoots and scores. Alex Bodagani with his second. 6 minutes and 39 seconds into the third and final frame. And the Winterhawks move back to within one. The pass out from the far corner. Guido to the other side for Subban. Backhanded out by Parsons. Harding to the near corner. Guido looking for it. 2 players aside in there looking for the puck. Coulter and Harding also at the near board. The puck finally springing free. Pinder through center. Hits the inside of the left skate of Kovrig. And a quick shot by Subban, but the whistle had already gone. Face off beside the Elmira line. Rob Coley backhanding it down the left wing for Coulter. Too far for him. Coley tripped up in the neutral zone. Shard takes it. Or looking for Shard rather, through center was Jake Mogi. Mogi with the pass off the left wing. Shard right directly in the slot, and Newman making the save. Michaelis and Coley on the draw. Michaelis wins it, and the shot by Zitmanis fired wide off the glass near corner. The backhand pass by Seraphim down deep. Coulter around the net. Centering pass. Bodagani now looking for his third, taking on the 2 Elmira defenders, Brubaker and Johnson, and firing a high wrist shot. Newman getting the glove in front of it at the near corner. Bodagani now with 11 goals on the year as the puck comes up by our broadcast location out of play. Bodagani with an equal number of assists. Alex now with 22 points on the year. Right to the left wing, Campanolo tries to drop it back to the left side of the blue line. Savory up the boards through all 3 lines, and Michalski with his arm up for an icing on the play. Elmira winning the draw over to Savory. He goes to the other side to Whitehead, and Savory trying to move the puck up the near side from beyond his own net. Bodagani for Michaelis, centering pass. Pass intended for Grattan. Whitehead picks it off and skates the other way down the right wing, firing a wrister 2 inches wide to the far side. Coburn missing the pass. Craig Johnson going to the All-Star game for the Sugar Kings on the 29th of December in Port Colborne. For a full list of All-Stars, please visit the GOJHL website as well. Harding from the circle fires a shot off the left pad of Michalski. Bilton to the far side, goes after his own pass. Mogi, Guido calling for it, banging a stick, and his shot hits Parsons. Elmira able to clear down the far side. Matt Harding backhanding it up the board. Parsons across the left wing, down deep underneath the left circle, turnaround pass. The pass for Harding by Mutton, picked off by Chard, and going the other way are the Winterhawks down the far side. Brubaker on a big hit by Matt Pinder. Pinder hitting the bigger Brubaker at the near side by the penalty boxes. Coley over center. Around Zitmanis. Zitmanis gets his left arm in there to knock him off the puck. The rebound, Wilkins with the initial shot, and Cash Seraphim with the hard slap shot on the near side, hitting the post. Pinder the other way for the Winterhawks. Pinder from the half wall. Big rebound. Newman letting out a big rebound off his right-hand side. Wilkins gloving it down, tries to hit right in behind the defense. Wright found his way in behind Decker and Plord. The only goal of the third, the Alex Bodagani goal at 5:39 on the assist from Hudson Michaelis. Bodagani also with a second period goal unassisted at 17:27. Subban touching the puck at the left side as the whistle goes. Face-off far dot, just past the Elmira blue line. Klee wins it to Johnson. Johnson plays it up through center, and it's tipped in by Frey. Subban cuts it off. Bodagani going the other way, looking for his hat trick. Centers for Grattan. The pass from the half wall by Bodagani, looking for Grattan. Grattan unable to get a stick on it. Elmira winning the draw. It's throwing up the board by Brubaker. Brubaker taking the puck from the far end and ringing it all the way out the length of the ice down the near corner. Michaelis winning the draw. The pass too hard for Zitmanis on the left side. Harding up for Parsons in behind the net. Witzel through center, dumping it in. Newman out to play it. He fires a shot up the glass, kept on side by the Cambridge defender Witzel. Grattan the turnaround. Michaelis side of the net, looking for the tying goal. Shot by Witzel again. Glove save by Newman. Possibly going wide, but Newman not taking any chances. A big hit by Michaelis on Parsons. A left shoulder at the near wall as both teams make changes. 8:04 left in period number 3. Cass Frey the shot. Deflects into the corner. A Cambridge player in the net of his own goaltender. Zitmanis in behind Michalski. Play moves along quickly out the other side, and the backhand shot by Grattan hung on to for a whistle. Dowda and Coley in the left face-off circle. Coley taking his left skate, going back for Wilkins, the defender. Elmira unable to clear the zone. Shot by Guido, rebound. And Bodagani with the hard shot. Perhaps taking a split second too long to make the initial shot. Bodagani nearly getting his hat trick, trying to tie the game. The Winterhawks on the power play. Dylan Decker in the box. So the Hawks to the power play, looking for the 3-3 tying goal. Dowda backhanding it in, and Newman knocking it back to himself with the shaft of his stick. Klee and Michaelis in the draw. Klee taps his stick to the ice twice and wins the draw. Shot wide by Subban. Michaelis going into the corner. Subban gets it back, fakes a shot over to Grattan. The shot into traffic. And Decker into the near corner. Savory in the box for the Sugar Kings. My apologies. I previously mentioned the opposite number 5, Dylan Decker. He's out on the ice now. Decker just leaving as we speak to go off on a change for the Hawks. 50 seconds left in the penalty to Savory. Shot in by Dowda, rang around the far boards. Brubaker, Michaelis ties him up from behind, far side. Grattan down the half wall. Dowda cross ice feed. The shot and kicked aside by the right pad of Newman. Subban has it chipped away. Matt Harding manages to get it back to the Cambridge blue line. Michaelis right back to the attack before Wilkins throws it down in behind the Cambridge net. The Sugar Kings about set to return to full strength. Grattan with a move in the neutral zone. Tries to drag the puck around Whitehead as well. Dowda the deflection off the shot in by Guido. And Newman able to get the glove down to make the save at the near post. Chard and Campanolo. Campanolo takes his right stick, or skate rather, on the draw, kicks it back to the right side of the blue line. Guido keeping it in momentarily before Whitehead clears through center. It hit Bilton. Whitehead tries again, clears it back to the Cambridge blue line, and it's flipped high past center. Bilton hit heavily by the backside of Brody Whitehead. Campanolo now far side. Zitmanis with it for a brief second. So Campanolo takes it on the other side. Coburn in behind the net. Right, the centering pass. Coburn behind the net once again. Kovrig by center. Shoots a bouncing pass down into the far board. Klee at the half wall. Banks a short bank pass off the wall. Goes right down through center. And Michalski makes the save at the line. Face off to his right. Ford dumping it around the boards. Brubaker stops it, and his shot possibly going wide, gloved down by Mikulski. Inside of 5 minutes to go now, third period of play. Time beginning to wind down on the Winterhawks if they want to win their second consecutive against the Sugar Kings. Dowda through center. Kovrig tying up with Klee and Frey on the far board. He comes away with it anyway, shoots it down past the Elmira blue line, and Pinder takes it away and drops it back for Decker or Plord on the defense. Pinder now with it once again in behind his own net, now skating out the far side. Frey trying to forecheck with the front of his stick, but Pinder able to get it down deep on the far side. Frey to Coulter. Guido, or Michaelis, excuse me, crosses over center, goes down the right wing and turns around far side. Centering pass for Bodagani. The shot by Guido deflected. Grattan and Bodagani looking for rebounds. Grattan with the best chance at a rebound. Bodagani now in behind the net. Flips it to the corner as no one to feed the puck to. Savory picks it up. The pass from Mutton too far for Parsons. And icing, face off in the Elmira zone with the Hawks looking to tie it up. Elmira getting the first 3 goals of the game. No scoring in the first. 2 points on the night by Mitch Wright. The Mitch Wright goal, this second goal coming at 6:02. Campanolo with the third Elmira goal, and Alex Bodagani replying with 2 goals for the Winterhawks at 17:27 of period number 2 and 5:39 of this third period. Bodagani later on with a great chance at the hat trick inside the right circle. But Newman got to the near post to preserve the Elmira lead. Following a timeout, the two teams now back to take the draw. Cambridge winning it, back to Subban, fakes the shot. Second opportunity is shot wide to the far side. Parsons over the left wing, tries to draw his body across Subban and take the puck that was in behind him along with him. Subban losing his helmet and going off on the play. Johnson shooting it down the far board. Bodagani from center fires it high into the glove of Newman. No real mustard on the shot by Bodagani, but Newman putting the glove down. The shot appeared to be going over top of the net at the near side, but Newman taking no chances. The Sugar Kings shot off the face-off by Matt Pinder on the draw by Dowda. And Plord looking for a second opportunity just offside at the far side. The puck skipping out over the line by 2 inches. Face-off beside the Elmira line. Coley winning the draw. Cambridge taking it away. Their defense feeding it up through center. Cass Frey intercepting and offside to the left of the Cambridge blue line. Elmira, if they can hang on in this next minute 56, will move to 3-0-1 against the Winterhawks on the year. Cody Grattan scoring the 2 goals for the shootout win last night in Cambridge. Elmira looking to avenge that loss here today, as the 2 teams go to the Christmas break. All-Star game to be played Sunday, December the 29th in Port Colborne. Grattan inside his own line. Mitch Wright up to forecheck. Guido feeds the puck through center and backhanded in by Michaelis. Michaelis and Brubaker look for the puck in behind the Elmira net. Campanolo takes it, skates down the right wing, tries to backhand it past Subban, and it's shot in by Mitch Wright, who goes off to the Elmira bench. Grattan down the far side. Coulter takes it, throws it down, and the net now empty for the Winterhawks. 56.1 seconds to go for the Winterhawks to try to tie things up. Bodagani with their 2 goals. That's 17:27 of the second and 5:39. Hudson Michaelis drawing the lone assist on the second Bodagani goal. Campanolo and Mitch Wright scoring for the Sugar Kings here this afternoon. No scoring until 3:02 of the second period. Be sure to join Rogers Television in the new year for our next telecast. We're right back here January the 5th for the game against the Stratford Culletons. Be sure to check the Rogers website for game times in your area, as there's a little bit of a delay on our telecast, usually by a couple of days. Or you can also call your cable subscriber. Klee to take the draw. Dowda wins it to the left side. Subban plays it hard down the boards. Michaelis in behind the net. Savory poking away at it. Bodagani looking for goal number 3, plays it around the boards. And it's chipped away from Cody Grattan on the defensive gem by Coulter. Under 30 seconds to go now. Dowda knocked off the puck, back checked by Whitehead. Savory clears. And Frey finishing off the clearing opportunity. Under 10 to go now. Possibly one last chance. Klee intercepts. He shoots. And a shot halfway up the net. And he scores! I believe Cass Frey, I thought time had expired. The net was off its moorings. The initial interception, Elmira looked like they'd have a goal. They shot halfway up the net, but Cambridge making a defensive last-ditch effort to a defender throwing a stick halfway up the net to the right side. Elmira will get credit for the 4th goal with 1.1 to go. We'll see if there's an announcement. I think Cass Frey. Here it is here. So Mitch Klee at 1958 after drawing an assist last night. Your final score today, the Sugar Kings double up the Cambridge Winterhawks by a score of 4-2. Please join us in the new year. The next broadcast on Rogers right back here at Dan Snyder Memorial Arena as the Stratford Culletons are here on the 5th of January. Please check the Rogers website or call your cable subscriber for information on air dates in your area. Once again, today's final score, the Elmira Sugar Kings 4 and the Cambridge Winterhawks 2. See you in the new year. So long from Dan Snyder Memorial Arena.